Inspiring message for Stefan before the game. One inspiring message from
Good luck.
This is what happened when two of hip-hop's biggest personalities ended up at the center of completely different controversies during the same week of February 2026. Cardi B finally broke her silence about Super Bowl LX on February 10th with a carefully crafted Instagram post that said everything and nothing at the same time. And just hours later, Boosie'S found himself apologizing to someone he called Bro-Rilla after stepping into family drama that was none of his business. Let's break down both stories. Super Bowl LX went down on February 8th, 2026 at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. People tuned in to watch the New England Patriots face off against the Seattle Seahawks. The halftime show turned out to be the real main event for many of those viewers. Bad Bunny made history that night as the first Latin artist to headline a Super Bowl halftime show, delivering a performance packed with 11 songs and cameos from Pedro Pascal, Karol G, Young Miko, Jessica Alba, Lady Gaga, Ricky Martin, and Cardi B herself. The 33-year-old rapper, born Belcalis Marlenis Almanzar, appeared on a pink porch set where she danced alongside the other celebrities. And that's where things get interesting. Cardi wasn't just there as a performer because her boyfriend, New England Patriots wide receiver Stefon Diggs, was playing in the game. This was supposed to be his moment, the Patriots competing for the championship, while Cardi had been one of his most vocal supporters throughout the playoff run, showing up to games in designer outfits that made headlines on their own. The Patriots lost badly though, 13-29, and according to multiple reports, Cardi left the stadium after her halftime appearance without sticking around to watch the second half of her boyfriend's game. 2 days of absolute silence followed. No tweets, no Instagram posts, no statements from Cardi B whatsoever, and the silence was deafening given what people were noticing. Both Cardi and Diggs had unfollowed each other on Instagram, and then reports surfaced that Diggs had been spotted before the game with someone named Pri, allegedly the mistress of Offset, Cardi's estranged husband. Video footage showed Pri telling Diggs, "I love you," as she shook his hand before the game. 50 Cent jumped into the speculation with an Instagram post that read, "Can you imagine waking up this morning and you done lost this bitch in the Super Bowl? I would tell everybody get away from me, have a drink, and go back to sleep." Tuesday, February 10th brought Cardi's first words. But here's the thing about her statement. It was a masterclass in saying nothing while appearing to say something. An Instagram carousel went up with videos and photos from Super Bowl night, and the caption read, "We had a time at the game, honey. Then we took that energy back to the Airbnb for a whole photo shoot. Thank you, Airbnb, for always setting up me and the team up with the best stays while we're on the road." That's it. Diggs didn't get mentioned, the Patriots didn't get mentioned, the loss didn't get mentioned, and the breakup rumors didn't get mentioned. Just gratitude for Airbnb and celebration of her halftime moment, while the post featured a video of her dancing on the stadium field after her televised appearance, looking like she was having the time of her life. The day before the game on February 7th, ESPN had caught up with Cardi at the Fanatics Super Bowl party and asked if she had a message for Diggs ahead of the championship. Her response came out deadpan, "Good luck," and then she walked away.
Inspiring message for Stefan before the game. One inspiring message from
Good luck.
Looking back now, that two-word answer carries a lot more weight. The relationship timeline matters here. Cardi and Diggs made their first official public appearance in May 2025. Then she confirmed their relationship on Instagram the following month, and in November 2025, they welcomed a baby boy together. This baby was Cardi's fourth child and her first with Diggs, coming after 3 other children with her estranged husband, Offset, Culture age 7, Wave age 4, and Blossom 17 months old. Diggs has 5 other children with 5 different women, and his 4 youngest were all born in 2024. So here's a relationship less than a year old with a newborn baby at home, and complete radio silence about whether they're even still together. Cardi's Instagram post served as her first public statement, which she used to focus entirely on her work and her brand partnerships. Make of that what you will. Another layer to this Super Bowl story exists that's almost too absurd to believe, and it involves Cardi's halftime appearance sparking a massive controversy in the world of prediction markets. 2 major platforms, Kalshi and Polymarket, offered contracts before the Super Bowl on whether Cardi B would perform at the halftime show. The Kalshi contract generated $47.3 million in trade volume, while Polymarket generated $10 million, which means people were literally betting real money on this question. When Cardi appeared on stage dancing and appearing to mouth words to the song, nobody could tell whether she was actually singing. This created a problem because the question was whether she performed or didn't perform. Kalshi's rules stated that singing and dancing counted as a performance, but just dancing in the background did not, and due to what they called ambiguity, Kalshi settled the market at the last traded price before it was paused. They paid 74 cents per contract to no holders and 26 cents to yes holders, essentially splitting the difference and returning money to users. One trader got so angry they filed a complaint with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission seeking $3,700. Polymarket resolved the contract as Cardi having performed, but that decision was disputed. Kalshi reported a daily record high of more than $1 billion in total trading on Super Bowl day, up 2,700% from the previous year, which gives you context for how Cardi's ambiguous cameo didn't just create relationship drama, but also sparked a legal and financial mess. Completely separate drama was happening at the exact same time, and while Cardi dealt with Super Bowl fallout, Louisiana rapper Boosie'S was learning a hard lesson about minding your own business. The background involves Memphis rapper Glorilla being in the middle of a very public family feud with her older sister Victoria Woods, who also goes by the names Scarface Woods or Brorilla. Victoria had been accusing Glorilla of not financially supporting their family despite her success, and Glorilla's estimated net worth sits somewhere between $2 and $3 million. Victoria had even told media that she looks at her sister's net worth daily and gets madder. Other celebrities had already weighed in before Boosie got involved. Freddie Gibbs commented, The Game commented, and boxer Claressa Shields said that regardless of wealth, she doesn't owe anybody anything. Even Tory Lanez from prison sent Victoria $2,500 via Apple Pay with a message saying he knows how it feels to not have anything. Tuesday, February 10th arrived, the same day Cardi posted her Super Bowl statement, and Boosie decided to add his 2 cents. A video went up to Instagram stories where he tried very carefully to stay neutral. "I ain't siding with Glorilla, I ain't siding with Brorilla," he said in the video. "But I do want to say, people be thinking we have more money than we have. Every artist you think got $50 million ain't got $50 million. Every artist you think got 100 million don't got 100 million. If give to everybody, we gonna be broke." Boosie explained that he has 7 siblings and 2 living parents, adding, "I give each of y'all 100,000, I'm broke. If I really look out like you want me to look out, it's gone. Rappers should look out for their families while they're able to," he added, but emphasized it was family business he wasn't trying to get into. Victoria Woods did not appreciate Boosie's input one bit. Wednesday, February 11th, brought her response on Instagram Live, where she tore into him. "Basically, you saying she ain't got no money, so she ain't trying to give us some. You justifying her," Victoria said in the video. "I don't give a fuck what y'all think about Boosie, this naga on Tubi movies, so guess what? He fell off." She called him raccoon-eyed ass and said despite his disclaimer, he was taking Glorilla's side, then finished with, "It's always an old raccoon-ass high-fade ass angas wanna come for me." Later that same day, Boosie issued an apology on X, formerly known as Twitter, and it read, "My bad Brorilla, Masha my diabetic twin. I was just speaking on life situations on how shit really be in real life. I got sibling problems too. SMH shit ain't sweet over here in my family too." He called Victoria his diabetic twin because they both have type 1 diabetes, clarifying he wasn't taking sides and was only sharing life advice based on his own experiences with family. February 12th brought official reports of Boosie retreating from the family drama as his apology circulated widely. Over 1,200 comments flooded his posts with mixed reactions, some fans defending his original point about artist wealth being overestimated while others felt he should have stayed out of it entirely. So what do we learn from this wild week in February 2026? 2 completely different celebrity dramas played out simultaneously, but some interesting parallels emerged between them. Both Cardi B and Boosie'S found themselves in situations where silence might have been the better option. Cardi's carefully crafted Instagram post said nothing about the elephant in the room, focusing instead on gratitude and celebration while relationship speculations swirled around her. Boosie tried to offer general wisdom about celebrity finances and ended up needing to apologize for inserting himself into someone else's family business. Social media created the drama in both cases, and social media documented the response. Cardi's every move got analyzed, from who she followed to where she went after halftime, while Boosie's attempt at staying neutral was dissected until Victoria Woods herself told him to back off. Neither Cardi nor Diggs has confirmed whether they've broken up as of this recording. Their representatives declined to comment, and Victoria Woods is still feuding with her sister Glorilla while their parents are caught in the middle. Sometimes in hip-hop, The biggest stories aren't about the music at all, because they're about what happens when personal lives collide with public personas, when family drama goes viral, and when everyone has an opinion about situations they don't fully understand. This week gave us two perfect examples, and something tells me neither story is over yet.